How you going there, guys? Thanks for joining us for another episode. At this point, I'm not aware of what the thumbnail might be or the title of the video might be. It's likely giving you a good idea, but I had quite a few problems with this trip and quite expensive as well. Unfortunately, the problem started before we even left, right up to the very last moment. There was another bloody drama as well, and this episode here, I'm probably a bit of a grump throughout most of the episode, I think, because things just had kept happening. I try to keep myself in good spirits, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Here's a quick look at what's coming up, but I hope you enjoy it. Thanks, guys. So we had an incident, unfortunately, just as we were at the servo, filling up to hit the road, and now about 2 hours later, not quite ready to talk about it yet. I think we should probably finish up the video here because I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, whether we find another spot or we head home. So just like literally as I was pulling out the awning, I bloody snapped that off, and bloody hell, this thing's bright. I've got a problem with the shower. Rightio, so all packed up. This trip, man, it's testing me out, hey. Hurley, you want Vegemite in a sandwich, mate?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so we've just pulled up here for lunch, which wasn't the plan. So we had an incident, unfortunately, just as we were at the servo, filling up to hit the road, and now about 2 hours later, not quite ready to talk about it yet. Bit of a pain in the bum, and it's cost us a bit of money, but the problem's sorted and we're on the road now. So this episode will be a bit different. As you guys have probably figured out by now, I go camping places I want to, and I do it sort of how I want to. I don't do things for views. It is quite a special trip, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Once I actually bloody digest the happenings of this morning. Got about an hour to go to our location for camp tonight. Anyway, we're going to have a quick feed here and we'll hit the road, and hopefully we'll be checking back into you when we're at camp. Rightio, so here we are. We're all set up now. I know we've been here for maybe an hour or two, and it's just been one of those days. So we're at a spot called Cobbler Pool, which is in the Avon Valley, or just out the Avon Valley, which is actually on the Avon River. So like I told you, this is a bit of a special one for me, especially because this trip is just me and Hurley. It's just a father-son trip. Anytime you can get your 6-year-old son out camping with you is something pretty special. I hope to do more of it. You know, anything to get these kids off electronics and out and about and enjoy nature can only be a good thing in my eyes. And let's be honest, camping with your son is about as good as it gets, that's for sure. But just before I give you a quick look around the setup here, which is definitely different, got a few new bits of gear on the go here and a few things we're trying out. And so just like literally as I was pulling out the awning, I bloody snapped that off and broken about 3 or 4 things today. But anyway, what we're going to do now is we're just going to go for a quick dip in the river here, cool off a bit, because it's a bloody stinking hot day. It's only supposed to be sort of mid to late 20s, and it's definitely comfortably in the 30s. That's nice. Nice and fresh, isn't it?
Yeah.
How cool is this?
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. That was very bloody refreshing, and just what I need, to be honest with you. It's been a bloody rough day. I apologise. I've been a bit been a bit bloody sad, a bit down, all that sort of stuff. And you know what, that's why I come bloody camping. Hey, and that's one of the bigger motivations for doing what I do with the channel and all the recording and stuff. It motivates me to get out and do what I bloody need to do. And at the moment, I've had a rough couple of weeks personally, and camping is the best bloody cure. Clear my head. It's good for the soul, to be completely honest with you. And yeah, so unfortunately the weather was against us. We wanted to go beach camping, and throughout the week each day I kept looking at us, it's windy, and unfortunately it's bloody blowing its guts out all weekend. It's blowing 30 to sort of up to 50. Yeah, I'm not going beach camping in that, so we've headed inland. It's about the Avon Valley. It's about I think it's about an hour and a half for us. Like, we live in the northern suburbs of Perth, so nice easy drive. And I got to say, it's a pretty nice part of the world up here, that's for sure. Like I said, Cobbler Pool, where we are, it's a bloody free camp. The ranger came up a little bit early and just did a quick check-in and made sure we had a toilet, essentially, and it's a pretty bloody good spot, let me tell you. But anyway, I'll give you a quick look around here. So no camp patrol on this one. It's just a swag camping trip, this one. First thing I'll show you is, and the first thing I bloody broke, and honestly, it's not even really windy here, and this is a downside of the Rhino batwing awnings. I was sort of setting up the second leg of the awning here, and what happened was, this thing here just went, like these little arms here just snapped off and just went straight over the top of the Pajero. Like, I just watched it in slow motion. I couldn't bloody stop it, and what I had to do was the bloody cable tie on here. I can't quite get in there and sort of show you, but so this pole's broken off there. That pole there is up against the roof rack there, and as you can see, the Rhino rack has 4 of these, so the bottom one and the top one are intact, but this one actually bloody broke off, and cable tied him on there and fixed him on there. But so set up here is just a couple of deckies. We've got the swag there, which is the June King Titan on the stretcher there, which is it's the second time I've used this setup, and I'm still trying it out. These are new. I got these for Christmas, so these are the actual walls that sort of fit on. So you got this one here and this other side here. So with this setup here, we're actually going to be running the portable shower as well. See the hose coming up from the other side there, which I'll show you in a sec. So you can see the water pump there, which I've got. So that hose there runs up here into the water container here, which is 30 litres worth. The other side here runs straight out into this hose, which goes out the other side there. And yeah, there's the shower setup. So at the moment I've got the toilet set up in here. Of course, this is going to be the shower as well. This is the same mat setup I used for the camper trailer with the little cheap ones from Clark Rubber, and that one there is a better one from Clark Rubber as well, which is really nice on the feet. That's the hot water system. So that one there is the hose, which runs to the water tank. That one there is for the shower head, which goes up there. And this one here, which goes to the gas bottle. In regards to the swag, I've actually had some conversations with people recently about different quality and, those types of things. Some people have been getting swags and they're not water resistant, they've been ripping and all that sort of stuff. So this is the second swag we've used. The old one we had is an Australia one, which I paid about $400 for, probably 12 years ago. You can definitely tell, the difference between a cheaper one and a quality one. With my old one, the canvas is just thick, and you can just tell the quality's there. But this one here, again, I'm not sort of, they sort of ticket them as a $400 swag down to $190 or 180, whatever it was. But a lot of you will know the difference between cheap canvas and good canvas, and there's a bloody difference for sure. What do you reckon we start cooking up some dinner, mate?
Yeah.
What do you want for dinner? chippies and dinosaur nuggets for Hurley in the air fryer, and I'll cook myself up a steak and some chips in the air fryer as well. Tell you what, these lights are bloody bright. So I understand many would not approve of using an air fryer while camping. I reckon they're a bloody fantastic idea. But just whizzed up Hurley some pizza in the air fryer, and I'm going to put some chips on them myself here with this nice big bloody T-bone. Just before I sign off, and I'll just show you something. You're good? Bloody hell, this thing's bright. So something I didn't get a chance to show you when I was setting up this Sanhema shower was the fact that it's got a light there. Being able to have a shower light with the light there was actually pretty handy. And all it is just running a USB cable from there, and literally just running it straight in the fridge here, which I'll unplug now. Anyway, we're going to take it easy here now and fry up some food for myself, and I'm just getting a bit later here. Early won't be too far up bed, but I'll give him a quick game of cards, and which will probably smash me. That'll be it for the night here. We'll check back within the morning. Good morning. A fresh day, fresh attitude. Yeah, unfortunately yesterday got the better of me. Hey, it just didn't go to plan, and even if we got through some early hurdles in the morning, got here and broke a few things. It's an absolutely bloody beautiful morning here. So nice. The only noise here is birds chirping and me talking. And you would have seen the drone shots I put up before. It's just the river here. It's just so nice. This time of the year it is a bit dry. I've got a problem with the shower. I'll just turn the water pump here just so I can show you. It'll Anderson plug. Where is he? There's a plug there. That's the water pump there. And it's going to keep doing that, and I'll show you why. So I've got the hose running out through the back there. The shower head line or rope, I'm not sure what you call it, has actually got a bloody leak. So that's it there. So, you know, I made sure I tighten him on nice and tight there out of here, and the leak is sort of around here somewhere. I know when I sort of hold it up there, I reckon looks like it's about there where my thumb is. You can see the water coming out, and I'll now the other thing is you can hear the bloody water pump. Yep, there he goes. Just keeps doing that. I was doing it last night. I didn't know what the bloody hell was going on. What are you up to, buddy? What are you doing? You sneaking for something?
Nope.
Look like you got busted. What are you up to?
I just want to stand here while I read my book.
Oh, sure you did. There you go. Want another hot cross bun? Yeah, it's okay, buddy. They're in the bag there. Yeah. Just don't throw away the little thing to tighten it up. How'd you go, mate? You got one? Is that nice and tight?
Yeah.
Oh, you did a good job. They're pretty yummy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Love them.
And how you enjoying camping so far?
I love it.
Yep. What do you like about it most?
Sleeping in the swag.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
And swimming in the river. Now,
just some feedback with the stretcher here, which is a Spinifex double, I'm pretty sure. So last time we did this, I had some questions about what was the stretcher actually like. This is only my second time now, and the experience this time was the same as last time. It feels comfy, but in saying that, I haven't actually tried it sleeping on the ground. So this one here, notably, you got the outside bars and the middle bars here. So for two people sleeping here, you pretty much, you know, you're sleeping, one will sleep this side, one will sleep that side, and you got this big stinking strong bar in the middle, which you sort of notice during the night. My verdict is this is definitely more comfortable than sleeping on the ground. Rightio, so all packed up, ready to go. And this trip, man, it's testing me out. Hey, just as I was about to turn the key, I thought, what are the chances I'll turn the key to start the car and the car won't start? What do you reckon happened? Yep. But I should be fine. I just so for those who've been following our channel right from the start, this happened once before when we were on the Nullarbor, actually. A lot further from anyone here. Obviously some guys up here I can ask them, but it's a good chance for me to show you this little device here for such a situation. You know, camping wise, we tend to go once maybe every couple of weeks or a month or so, whatever it is, and every so often I just do a quick check of all my camping gear, all the electronics, just make sure everything's charged up. And this is one that fortunately 2 trips ago I actually gave it a charge. So this one we got before we took off on our big lap, because we had a battery drama once before. It's this thing here. This one here is probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old maybe, but just a cheap King's one. It's got us out of the crap before, so we'll see if it's going to work again, and I'll show you how it works. Alrighty, hopefully the GoPro doesn't bloody fall off, but all you do is put these clamps on. But you do have to make sure they fix firmly. That was a problem previously when we were trying to help someone else out. Just checking. 3 bars of charge. Stand by, I'll give him a turn. There you go. If you haven't got one of these, make sure you bloody get one, hey? Now with those battery packs, sorry I can't think of what they're called. So I went from 4 bars to 3 bars. Now I think they're rated to give you about 2 or 3 jump starts. Without a full charge. They do take quite a few hours to charge up, but I chucked this one straight on charge in the back there. And as for what drained the battery, my secondary battery is completely separate to the front battery, so it wasn't draining there. Just either my battery's cactus, it's the first time I've had a problem with it, but or maybe, yeah, maybe there was a door left open for a while. I'm not too sure. Hey, don't pick your nose, mate. But bloody hell, it's like 12 o'clock here now and I've lost the whole morning. I had some troubles trying to pack up the annex because the arms were snapped off. Going to be able to use that as an awning tonight, that's for sure, but all that stuff did was make me forget about all this other sort of stress I was carrying, and that's kind of an old thought now. I'm sure when I'm watching this back I'll be able to have a bit of a laugh. I think we should probably finish up the video here because I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, whether we find another spot or we head home. In regards to the problem I had with the car at the petrol station, chuck in the comments what you think it was, or what you think I did. I might tell you about it in next week's episode. It was quite a worrying experience, got to be honest with you. We were loaded up, ready to go, and suddenly there was a bit of a curveball in the day, and we didn't know what we were going to do, didn't even know if we could go. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed that. And what do you reckon, mate? Anything else you want to say now?
Please like and subscribe to our channel.
There you go. Thanks guys, Diesel and Hurley here. We're getting around Oz. Catch the next one. Hooroo. Thumbs up. And it soothes the salt. and it's good for the soul it's good for the soul, to be completely honest with you. And so the shower actually has a light there. Bloody hell, this thing's bright.